All right, we're going to do a quick inspection today. Try and make it a quick one anyway. I just need to get in here, replace their feed. I want to just check and see how much they've got built out. And if they haven't built out all the comb in this box, I'm going to take one of the frames and swap it out with one of the waxed frames here because it's got good bee stink on it. And I want to set up another hive and see if I can catch another swarm. Might not be seasoned, but it ain't going to hurt anything. So we'll see here how they're doing. I've got my helper. I'm hoping they don't get too rowdy, but he would not stay at the damn house. Feeder's empty, so there's nobody on it. We'll take this top box off here, and then we'll get the inner cover. Little hive beetle here. I'll see if I can get some ASMR. Oh, can you hear that crunch? We'll have to pop this off. I have gloves. I'm not wearing them. Sometimes I'm not a smart man. Hello, ladies. I'm going to set you over here for a minute. Move my waxed frame. If they haven't built all those out, I'm going to do a little switcheroo. All right, let's get in here and see what's going on. A lot of propolis on the top here. I mean, not a lot, but a fair amount. I have angered them. See what this one looks like. Very nice. Nothing built out on this one, but it has some nice bee stink. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to take this and use it in a potential swarm trap here. We're just going to set you down over here. And it doesn't look like they've built out this next frame either. I don't see anything here on either side of that. Again, not surprised. I gave them way too much room in the bottom to start with. So, I'm, fighting a battle at the moment. We'll move this over since there's nothing on there. Nothing on this one either, but you can see the propolis if you get in here a little that they've built, attaching frames together and to the box here. These last three frames look busy. They're not being too finicky, so I'm going to leave them unsmoked, but make sure my smoker's going. All right, and nothing really on this frame either. But really, these next four frames have some comb built out, it looks like. Looks like there's a lot of stores in this last one here. I'm try and be quick about this. Let's see what they got being built here. Oh, there's some nectar in there. A little bit of that built up. And Looks like, ooh, we got a queen cell there. Can you get in there? Get a shot of that? So we'll see. I hear some buzzing going on in there, like some chirping or whatever they call it. I can't remember what they call it when the queen makes noise. I'll have to see if there's more queen cells in here. There may be a battle royale going on right now. We just don't know it. Oh, this is a heavy, heavy frame. This one's got to have some. Holy, that is super heavy. And it looks like we got some brood there and some honey. That's excellent. My glasses are still falling off my face. This side is just chock full of honey. Madness. And what looks to potentially be another queen cell there. They've been consistently building on this half of the box. I think just because when I started this, I had the honey super as open space other than one frame, and it was on that side. So I think they've just been building this out. Oh, another super heavy frame. That's the one with the burr comb on the bottom. That was the only piece I didn't kind of reattach. We're going to try and drop that right back down where it came from. Not roll or squish anybody. They've been very gentle so far. I better knock on some wood very quietly. Ooh, that was bad. Torqued that one around good. We got some brood, a couple of those kind of weird queen cells. Again, I forget what they're called. I'll probably put it in the description. Nothing on this side. That's the side facing the wall there, but plenty on this other side here. All right, I'm gonna move these back over. Most of them, the ones that aren't built out here, I'm gonna go ahead and swap one of these for the empty frame I have. Once again, my girls have been surprisingly gentle. Oop. Turn this around the other way. Because I marked these with the year, and I'm OCD, so they all have to be on the right side. We'll snug this back up here. And I'm going to very gingerly try and move that over here to this hive stand, spare hive stand, and attempt to get into that lower box. Last time I was in here, I had a couple rubber bands I attached some of the burr comb with, other than that one piece that's still on there. So they ejected the rubber bands here very recently. I'm kind of getting in here to see if they've done anything. Seeing as though those rubber bands are removed, I'm guessing that they went ahead and finish building that comb. This box is going to be heavy and awkward. Straight up with my burr comb, and hopefully I can set her down here without smashing anything or anybody. And I'm not going to mess around with all of this right now. They're very busy over here. Looks like we have some brood. But these two frames in particular, I had some rubber bands on. You can see where they've kind of marked them up with propolis. They were annoyed by the rubber bands. I'll give them just a little smoke. They have not needed it. They don't like it. They don't like it. I want to really see what's going on with these. They got a little noisy there for a minute, but they quieted right back down. Crap. Let me get this out of here first. I've got to shorten up the hook on this J hook. It's annoying trying to pry anything. Just doesn't want to work. The grinder will fix that. Okay, so nothing here. And again, this was a honey super that really shouldn't have been on there in the first damn place. But, you know, it is what it is. But I need to make some room so I can get in there and see what's going on with that. We will set you right over here. So I'll give myself a little more room here. I can smell the honey. So they have attached all that I put in there. No more rubber band on there. They have attached it. It looks like there's some bee bread on this side and on this side. Very good work. Very good work, ladies. A little wonky here, but that's all right. You're doing good. My glasses are not. And this is the other of the rubber banded frames. Very nicely done. A lot of bee bread in there as well. It looks like they're cleaning this up, doing some work in there. Most of the brood is where it should be, in the brood frames. In my deep boxes there. So I still have this gap here, but there's nothing I can do about that right at the moment. Later on, probably in the spring, to be honest, I'm going to remove this frame and clean up some of that. Quite a concentration here, but I can see some brood capped brood, and honey. But I think they're doing quite well, considering they have an inexperienced, somewhat uneducated beekeeper taking care of them. So we'll button this back up and try not to crunch anybody. But they've been very good to me once again. Thank you for coming along. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell to get notifications when we release new videos. Costs you nothing, but it helps us a lot. Thanks. We'll see you next time.